Hey y'all. Wow. Woo. Guys, I just had an experience of a lifetime. I know earlier I talked about 9/11, but guys, if you have an Oculus 2, and if you're interested, and if the kids have an Oculus 2, if you know what that is, that's the Meta, the virtual reality headset. Guys, the experience that I just had in the immersed 9/11 story of Janella Guzman, the last survivor that they pulled from the rubble on uh, 27 hours later from the rubble. She was the last survivor they pulled from the rubble, from the tower, from one of the twin towers. And the story is told through her eyes. Guys, they immerse you into this area, into New York. And I've never been to New York, guys. But this immersion is so there. And those of you that are from New York, whoo, you guys were there if you've been there. But I've never been to New York, and I've never seen the World um, Trade Centers before it was taken down. But they immerse you. They put you right there before 9/11. You get to see the tower. You get to experience what being in New York felt like just before 9/11, what the towers look like, and you immerse right there at the fountain, at the little headstone thing in the middle of the fountain. You look up at the building. You're there. The people are dressed. You're back on that day. You're actually back on that day. They immerse you right back into the day before, and then the day of. You are immersed completely in. You get a close up look of the towers being struck. So if you can handle it, do it, because the immersion is going to be so good. You're even going to be immersed into the building itself. You're going to be immersed into after the building falls and you're in the rubble area. You're going to be immersed so deep that you're going to see the papers coming down. They don't show what we heard about the bodies, but they do show the papers coming down in front of the window. She's telling this story, and it puts you right there. Y'all, my heart was beating and racing the entire time. The immersion is so good. It takes you there. It puts you right there. When you're going to the stairs down in the dark, when you're walking down the stairs in the dark, right before the tower collapsed. And she was walking down there with her friends, and she was the only survivor after the last survivor that they pulled. She lost most of her co-workers. And they immerse you in with her. You're sitting in the car, immersed with her in the car, and her family home with her family walking. The immersion is so good, guys. It puts you right there. If you want that experience, it's called The Last Survivor or Surviving 9/11. It's on Oculus 2. It's an experience, guys. It's an experience. One of the best immersions I've had. And I do like my Oculus 2, guys. Mine. Like I said, I'm a gamer. But this was an experience. If you really, and then it takes you to, because when she was pulled from the rubble, she spent 3 months in the hospital, but she never went back to the ground zero until 2021. So it takes you to, I guess, one center now. I'm not sure what it's called, but it puts you right there at the fountain, at the structure with the names and everything, and you're right there. You can see the names, and you're right there. If you've never been before, well, guess what? If you're not going to have an opportunity, this is an immersion that will take you right there at the fountain, at what it looks like now. They immerse you into the rubble. You're right up there with the the rescue crews. You're right in the mix of everything. That's how good the immersion is. You may not be able to take it, guys. Some of you have like a weak heart, or you just that stressful, have a lot of anxiety. You may not want to do this. But if you can handle a full immersion, and you want to give it a try, and your kids, or you have an Oculus too, wow. I don't think I can do it again right now, but it was awesome. It was awesome, sad but awesome, and just to know you're looking at it through her eyes, the storyteller eyes, Chantella Guzman. You're looking at, and you're in the office. You at her cubicle. What I guess they did the CDG of the cubicle, but it made it look like what it would look like, and how she had it set up. It's just the immersion right there. When she walks to the window and she can see all the papers flying down, and you're there. You're almost like you're waiting. You're holding your breath. You're on the streets of New York. You know, the day before and the day of, and you're just having your day, and then you're watching the news as it happens, and then you're watching the first plane go in. You're right there. Woo! Like I tell you guys, it's an experience. If you think you can take it, if you're even interested, try it out. It's on the Oculus, but it's Meta 2. Tell me what you think if you do it. I really want to know what you think if you did it. And if you don't want to do it, then, give me some feedback why you think it'd be so hard. And those of you in New York, man, you know, never been, but wow. Woo! That's all I can say, guys. That's all I can say. This is Justice React, and I just reacted to a platform, Oculus 2, surviving the last survivor out of 9/11. The Chantel Guzman story. Wow. Oh, man. Okay, guys, this is Justice. I'm out.